Hey guys, welcome to a mod tutorial. Today I am dealing with a, a mod called Immersive Railroading mixed with another mod. But as I just quickly do this, because in this mod I'm going to show you how to set up your train and also set up these things. You need immersive I don't know what it is now. Hold up. You need immersive engineering in order to have these. They make things a lot easier. So now, as you can see, I have these levers right here. Now I'm going to turn this off because I don't want so much coal. Actually, keep going. So basically, um, in this game, you need to have you have the key components, so you can't just like place the train down after like building. You need it. It goes really in depth with building. I don't know if I can. Right, like maybe right. Anyways, it goes in depth with building. You have to get a lot of components to build the trains, and you need a lot of this stuff to build the components, I think. And basically tracks. So like you're going to like sort of right click in the air to make sure to not have blueprint. I don't know what gauge does yet. Um, I don't know what this does. It just means flexible. So with so we're gonna start off with the silos because you're gonna need the silos for this for like if you really want to help out with this thing. I'll leave a link in the video if you want to skip the silo part and get to the train part. So as we go, you want to get sheets of metal, which is I'll probably get a one in survival so you guys can see, and then you need to get a fence, and you need to get treated wood. So now you need to put this around here, all right, and then start setting this up. Now, once you go around at least once, all right, you need to go up by 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and fill this up. And then block that. Now what you do is you grab a hammer, this one, and then you just left click it. Not left click it, sorry, right click it. Now you have a water silo. So once you have that, you can get a bucket and you can just spam it. It'll hold so much water. I would show you one. Okay, then what you want to do is you can break that. If you want a storage silo, then you need to go up by 2 more. And then once you get to the top, right click it, and then you have this. Then you need a hopper up here. Hopper. There's some components right there. Not for that one. There's different trains, and then you can just I don't know, throw that in. See, and then you have that. Of course, I don't think I got my item back, but yeah, that's what you can do for that. And then then there are a little bit hard things. So with the track, if I get a item loader, so you want an item loader unless you want to unload things, and an item router, then you want a fluid router and pipe. Okay. Now for what I did when you go under this thing right here, so you put it under I put it under here. I think that's ready. You put it under there and you place this right here, alright? And like you place it under and then you just channel it all the way to thing where you put your item loader on top. Now the item loader can't go on unless it's under the track. So you see how I have it right there? You put it right there. You just right click the track right there and then it should put it on. Now the same thing goes for the fluid loader. You need to do the same thing. Well, this time it makes it a little easier. All you really need to do is just do this. You put the pipes under, have that like going up into your thing, and then you just go under and then go up. but make sure you have a block. So let's say your track is like right up above this. You need to have a block, otherwise sometimes your track may break. It's not breaking now, but depending on the position of the track will depend on if it breaks or not. And that is it for that part. We're going to continue with the train part. Now for the train part, you can choose any train. It really depends on what you want. So if you were to go to this, then you have the big boy, you have the peppercorn, you have all these things, and it tells you information. Now each train is different. This train holds less water, like it holds less water than some other trains, or more water than other trains, but doesn't hold as much coal. And it also depends on the carriage. Now, the carriage that matches this one would be the cookie tender, which I believe it tells you. Now you just click that right there and it automatically hooks on. Hold up. If I go to the train, it should say right here. It says works with the cookie locomotive, so you can sort of get a hint right there. And it matches. Now with this one, it holds only 9,000, but it has a lot of storage. Well, if you were to choose a different one, like I don't know, let's say you wanted the blue one with the blue train, then that holds 15,000 but less storage. You can just left click it to get rid of it. Oh, shift left click. Then there's also carriages. You go here, you have a caboose there for the end, and then you have different things. This one is just a baggage. I used the coaches so far, and there's also electric train. Now to set up your steam train, you want to go, so you're in here and you want to load this with coal. After you've loaded with the coal, but make sure you fill up the water really fast, because if you don't fill up the water enough, then the train will explode. Now our PSI should be good. So you need PSI. Once you have enough water and you have enough 100 degrees, it should stay at 100 degrees. If it starts going higher, I would consider taking out the coals, and if you don't have enough, and probably checking to make sure you have enough water. Now, the more PSI you have, the faster your train can go. Now, if you're just starting out, this train probably needs a good like 25 PSI. But once you get the PSI rolling, you can get the train going. Required. So I'm in this electric looking train called the PC409 HPR, and I believe like every train just contains like a different thing. So if I were to grab this one, which I have never put down before, these are huge though. I think this would require biodiesel fuel. Oh. And I'm just gonna test it. Does it work? Yeah, so this is a diesel engine, and that requires, and then just think of ethanol, like white ethanol bucket, when you look at these, because, well, they're white. So then you just press V. Just press it once, don't press it anymore, and then it should start up. Long story short, I got it working, but I should probably stop that. So I got it working. I guess it just activates like instantly. Hold up, so I started warming this up. Hold up. Yeah, so the temperature increases. I think it's temperature increases the throttle. You can increase the throttle. Oh gosh. And there's black. And go back. Hope you learned that, need other things for things. And, wield, how to wield these trains, even though great power comes great responsibility. Boom. See you next time.